Your teenage son is shoplifting. What are you going to do? Well, let's talk about that today on Tips on Teens. My name is Kent Toussaint. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I specialize in helping kids, teens, and families live happier lives. I lead two organizations, Teen Therapy Center and the nonprofit 501c3 organization, Child and Teen Counseling, both here in Woodland Hills, California. And every Wednesday at noon, I jump on Facebook Live to answer your parenting questions. Let's answer today's. I recently learned that my son has been shoplifting. He hasn't been caught yet, but I'm worried he will be. I figured out he was stealing stuff when I saw new articles of clothing showing up in his room that I didn't buy for him. He admitted it to me, and also that he's been stealing candy and food from the drugstore by his school. I talked to him about it, but I know he's still doing it. How do I stop this before he gets arrested? Thank you for your question, and my heart goes out to you. This is such a horrible place as a parent to be, that you kind of feel like, in a sense, powerless. Because again, as we talked many times, you cannot control a teenager. You can influence a teenager. And we'll get back more into that in a little bit. But I want to talk first about why teenagers will shoplift and steal. Same reasons adults do. There's a lot of different reasons, but a big reason is it creates a sense of power, a sense of empowerment and control in one's life. Much like if you go on a shopping spree and you get a bunch of stuff and you feel really good and exciting and you spent your money, it's even more for a teenager when they can go and steal, because not only are they getting things, but they're getting by authority, which is a big part of an adolescent. They're pushing the boundaries, and then they start justifying it to why it's okay for them to do it, even though logically they know it's wrong, but they can justify it like, well, it's from a company, it's from a big business, I'm not hurting anybody, I'm doing it from a store. And I think it's great that you talk to him. I encourage you to keep on talking to him and talk to him about how it does hurt people. It hurts the employees, hurts the owners of the company. Those are real people. It hurts us as consumers because now we have to pay more to cover up for that. So it does hurt other people. And yeah, like, stealing a bag of chips, cookies from the convenience store, that's probably a mom and pop place, or those, those employees are accountable to the management. If they have a lot of loss, they get in trouble. So he may not be understanding that, and he may not be able to understand that at 15 or 16. He may be so locked into his adolescent brain, which is not an adult brain. His adolescent brain is more impulsive, cannot understand the cause and effect like an adult can. So those things are happening. I think it's great you guys are talking about it. I think you should talk to him about where else in his world can he find empowerment? How else can he earn money so we can buy his things instead of steal them? And it's tough because from his point of view, I'm stealing. It works. It's great. My friends steal too. And it probably starts at small. A bag of chips here, 2 bags of chips, 6-pack of soda, then it goes to alcohol and goes on and on and on. And eventually the kids are, going online to research how to get past, the department store security sensors, for example. And there's ways to do that, and it's not hard to do. So I think it's important to keep talking to him about this. You can't chain him to the piano in the living room. He's going to be going out sometimes. You want him to go out. You don't want him always inside. But I think it's important to talk about these things. Also, when you find stolen merchandise in your house that he didn't buy, respectfully confiscate it, and then talk to him in a calm, respectful way. Say, hey, I see you have this new hoodie. I didn't buy it for you. I know your dad did not buy it for you. Due to your history, I'm assuming you took it. He'll say, no. I say, okay, tell me where you got it. Danny gave it to me. Your friend Danny gave you a brand new hoodie, a $100 hoodie? Yeah, he said he didn't want it, and so he gave it to me. Okay, because he's going to lie. Just don't be shocked when he lies. So, okay, well, you have 1 week to have Danny's parents give me a call and confirm that they're okay with Danny giving you his new hoodie. And if that's the case, I get the call within 1 week, then you can have it. If not, I'm donating it to Goodwill or whatever. By the way, don't donate it to the Goodwill near your house. He'll go there and buy it for $20. And then he says, well, I bought it with my own money. So take it somewhere he's not going to find it. And he's not going to like that. Or if it was from a store and you want to keep this, you can buy that with your allowance money. We'll go to the store, you'll acknowledge that you stole it, you'll pay them the $100, and it's yours. Well, I don't have $100. Okay, well, you can earn it from me. There's a lot of extra chores around the house that you can earn money for. You have X amount of time to earn this money. I'll keep the hoodie until then. And by time X, if you've earned the money, we'll go to the store, and then you can give the cashier the money, and it's yours. But if in that time you haven't finished it, you don't get to keep the money that you earned. You don't get to prosper. You don't get to profit off this. You only get to do it if you keep the hoodie. If it's $100 and you only earn 50, at time X, I'm going to donate it, and you don't keep that 50. That's my 50. That's the price for shoplifting and stealing. Also, if and when he does get arrested, stay calm. Don't panic. Take your time in going to pick him up. Let him twist a little bit. Let him feel the sting of what he's done. If not, if there's just a slight little slap on the wrist, he's going to say, well, that's no problem. I should keep doing this. Why not keep stealing? This is great. I get a slap on the wrist. Who cares? This is not a big deal. He has to feel the sting of it. Now, if you feel there are some underlying issues that he's trying to cover up or overcome through stealing, it may be helpful for him to talk to a therapist who specializes in teens and kids so they can connect and find other ways that are more productive and more healthy for him to exercise his sense of power. But that's going to be up to you guys. But this is a complicated process. Again, you cannot control a teenager. You can influence. And how do you influence a teenager is by your positive and healthy connection with your teenager. If you develop a positive and healthy connection, a trust, a relationship, it's not about how much you love your teenager. We know you love him. It's not about how much he loves you. He loves you too. But it's about building that relationship that will help you have more influence, and then he will respect your values more. Anyways, that's our question for today. Thank you so much. If you have a question you'd like me to answer, please feel free to email us at tipsonteens@teentherapycenter.com or direct message us right here on Facebook. We love your questions. Thank you so much. I will see you guys next Wednesday. My name is Kent Toussaint with Teen Therapy Center and Child and Teen Counseling. See you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.